is like in these sort of like I know I'm going to see a bad movie. Like, were you there when we went and saw Piranha 3 Double D or whatever?
I think I did see that with you. I
yeah.
know I saw it.
Yeah, I think it was like you, me, a couple other friends, and like you're going to see a bad movie. Like
yes.
I just don't like. For example, and I'm not holding up like Piranha 3 Double D as any like major cinematic accomplishment.
I believe it's just 3D.
Is it okay? Well, I thought that was the first one.
Oh no, you're right. Yeah, the second
one.
one. I did not see the second one with you.
Okay. Yeah. It's like bad to the max. Like I feel like the Meg is kind of in a way. But, like, I wish they'd take it, like, one step further that I feel like some other bad movies achieved that they did not. Like, they're making it kind of as a lark. So, like, why not just, like, 16 sharks? Why not, why not do they get down to the bottom of the Mariana Trench?
And they've got, like, a society.
Well, it's a giant shark that they have to fight, and then it turns out that
it was Meg Griffin all along.
No, I was going to say it's a giant Jason Statham that beats the giant shark, and now they're fighting a giant Jason Statham.
Like the Kraken.
Yeah, like Jason Statham is Jason Statham also as the Kraken.
Huh. I like it. I feel like you should pitch that to Hollywood. Hello, Hollywood? Ryan here. I've got a great idea for a sequel to The Meg.
It could be My Snakes on a Plane, where it's like, well, we're getting cold feet, we're going to change the title, and Jason Statham is like, I'm not going to do this unless it's called Jason Statham is Jason Statham.
Pitch it as a sequel, and yeah, it's like Mega, right? And then subtitle starring Jason Statham, and it's actually Mega Statham. But you slip it in there in the poster.
Well, kind of like Live Die Repeat, where people thought that was the name of the movie because they just made the type so big.
Oh, hello there.
Oh, hi. Welcome back to Bored and Baked. Got a little sidetracked.
Hopefully you have seen our session 0, so you know a little bit about what this is. This is game 1 or session 1 or vodcast 1.
Episode 1.
Episode 1.
What's wrong with episode 1?
There was a lot wrong with episode 1.
I see what you did there.
Thank you.
Yeah, Hayden Christensen.
Yeah.
Was not in it.
No, he was. Yeah. I know. I fucked that up in our earlier non-airing, or no, possibly airing. I don't know which one we kept. Anyway, there's a session 0 out there. Bored and Baked is what you're watching, and we are going to be playing Machi Koro, Bright Lights, Big City. Our session 0 covers what this podcast is about, but
it kind of explains the game, the rules, and the basis of the podcast. But for a brief overview, we're going to be playing Machi Koro, Bright Lights, Big City. We are going to be getting baked, and we are just going to basically talk over most of the game.
Yeah. So hopefully, if you've seen the session 0 explanation of the game, you know what's going on. If not, please go and watch that. It's going to make the viewing experience a little more coherent, we hope. And we're just going to get into gameplay.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm in the words of the McElroys, I'm just trying to get to the sweet, sweet goofs.
Yeah, exactly. So we're going to start out by rolling to see who goes first. That's a 6 beat that motherfucker. You can't.
I can't.
All right, so 6 beats of 3, and I roll another 6.
I'm going to get out of here with my weak shit.
So I get no coins, but we do start out with 3 coins apiece. I'm going to flip my 3 coins immediately into a forest. And I'm going to replenish with a sushi bar. Your turn, sir. Yeah, so speaking of the McElroys, you were in our earlier attempt at this telling me about the Hitler young adult fiction.
Oh, well, that was not from the McElroys.
Well,
That's
no,
from,
it was a different podcast.
Behind the Bastards, yeah.
Right.
Like, Hitler was apparently really into this, like, young adult author who also, before he went to jail and learned that he liked to write, was like a flim-flam man. He would go to hotels dressed as a doctor. And I'm going to, like, kind of quote some of, like, the podcaster from
And just real
Behind
quick,
the
folks,
bastards.
I had 0 coins at the beginning of my purchasing phase, so because of my city hall, I got 1 coin, which I used to buy that bakery. Sorry, continue. Your turn.
Where did you get that coin from?
From the bank.
Shorty, what you drank? Sorry.
So the flim flam confidence man.
He would go to hotels, like this is like way before World War II. Like he would go to hotels and he would be like, "I'm a doctor," like because he was dressed as a doctor, and they would be like, "Yes, you are. Like we'll give you our finest room," and he'd like take out a line of credit, get like
what a fine white coat you have, doctor.
fur coats and like jewelry, and then go pawn it, like leaving in the middle of the night, and then go to another town, and they'd be like, you know, we're 6 miles away. Like how will we ever research this person? So, I'm going to take a general store, actually.
Okay.
So, yeah, he ended up writing a line of very popular young adult books about a German who goes to the American Old West and kills a bunch of Native Americans, and all the other people he meets of value are other German transplants. And, like, Hitler liked this guy so much, he would, like, recommend it in, like, war meetings and stuff like that. Or,
so
like, would chastise people for not having read it enough.
So this is, like, the
equivalent of Twilight for...
That's so weird to me.
World War II Germany, but based in the Old West.
That is...
For our wheat field?
That is the wildest shit I've ever heard.
Yeah, it's a fascinating podcast.
What's the podcast you said?
Behind the Bastards.
Okay.
And the second episode is about, I believe it's the second episode, is about Saddam Hussein's erotic novels that he wrote.
Yeah, which honestly, from what you were telling me earlier, I just want to, like, get my hands on some now.
There are translations. Some guy, apparently, like they explain on the podcast. I wish I could remember the guy's name.
How hot do you think they are? I think they're real hot.
Okay, so basically the wife who falls in love with the king, like, is married to what is effectively America. And, like, America rapes her, like, when she tries to leave him, like, later in the thing. But it turns out he's, like, weirdly a feminist, like, he had very feminist views, like, he preferred advice from women because he thought they were more honest. Like,
is this like Gaddafi and his Amazon bodyguards?
No, not quite, but like I mean,
like weirdly feminist.
I'm not saying Saddam Hussein was by any means like a wholesome guy, like, but yeah, no, it was very interesting. He basically explains on the podcast that some guy like found this book while he was over there covering the war and thought that people who
Your forest.
Oh, thank you. He thought that people who were fighting in the war should have the right to read it, like, and know, like, kind of, like, well, you know, who this guy was, I guess.
Okay.
Because, like, a lot of it also kind of, like, talks about, like, apparently it talks about basically how he doesn't want to be the dictator anymore. And the book actually ends with them, like, even though the woman he's in love with dies, she convinces him to, like, set up a democracy. But it's still very Saddam Hussein because the first thing they do is, like, go to this, like, Jewish guy on the edge of town and take all of his shit and kick him out. So, it's, like, still very Saddam Hussein.
So, you know, like an erotic love story, though.
Yeah, very. It's very hot.
Sounds steamy.
But there is a translation you can get. Oh, and they also get into how, like, one of the episodes they go into how Osama bin Laden apparently was, like, watching, like, Bible Black hentai. Yeah, I'm sure you're familiar with the hentai Bible Black. We've all run into it once or twice. Like, apparently, like, in all the massive amounts of hard drives he had because he wasn't connected to the internet at his compound.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they found, like, a fuck ton of porn, some of which they were actually using to hide messages, apparently, because the video files were so big, you could, like, hide a message
using
in there.
steganography.
Sure. Why not? 6 is for dicks, because that does dick all for me. But, like, apparently, there were also, like, video games and, like I said, hentai and, like, just some regular anime and stuff and, like, a bunch of stuff for his kids. He really liked cat videos. Like, there are a lot of, like, YouTube-type cat videos.
Everybody's really just a human at heart.
I mean, well, yeah, because they have a human heart. Otherwise, they have like a baboon heart. And
or a dog
they probably had a heart problem. Sometimes a pig heart.
Yeah, sometimes pig.
Pig heart, actually, the name of my metal band in college.
And
that's a good pull for you.
Yeah, it is. I don't know why I pulled out 5. I'm not thinking well. There.
We smoked a lot of weed. Like,
not a lot.
Before we went out for the
enough
last cigarette and like.
Enough. We've smoked a good amount. All right, there. Your turn. Go again.
Why are you yelling at me?
I'm not yelling. I'm sorry.
That's another 6. I'm gonna switch to a different dice next time.
You should.
I will.
So, back to the game itself. Let's get a quick recap of the board so far. I'm going real long on natural resource blue cards, as is Ryan. Neither of them has really come up big for us. I've picked up the tech startup.
Ooh, did you grab that?
I did get that. 3 hits my bakeries. I've gone long on bakeries. Ryan has gone long on bakeries. We've both stayed away from any restaurant purchases so far, but we will see what the next couple of rounds bring. I am going to pick up.
Fucking do it! I know you're just stalling for time. That's the only reason you're talking game theory.
No, I'm trying to give people a recap of what's happening.
The board's the board. It's not going to change the longer you stare at it. I would like to mark this moment too, because like 15 minutes from now, there's going to be like a part where you yell at me for staring at the board for too long, and I go, I'm thinking.
Your turn. Oh, and 1 on my tech startup so that you know that my turn is over. A 5. Ooh la la.
You who controls the flop controls the cheerleader.
I get 1 for my forest, you get 1 for your forest, I buy a flower shop with my 1 from my forest. And a general store, and a forest. Ooh.
I'm not going to be able to afford that. Do you want that?
Sure. Alright, you're up.
2.
Okay. 1 for ranches.
2, 3, 6.
Oh, you've got a ranch too. Nice.
I'm going to get a forest for now.
Okay. So as you can see, folks, fast-paced. This is capitalism on steroids. Alright, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Opening my shopping mall. Putting 1 on my tech startup. Your turn.
Get money, stay broke.
Yeah, you know it. Again, I'm the only I'm the only person with a restaurant right now, but there's no sense in having a surplus of money hanging around, especially when Ryan could at any point buy himself a restaurant. Oh, and he opens his train station. Lovely.
Delight. De gorge.
Douche.
Groove in the house.
Yeah, it is.
I feel like that was like the worst dance.
It was.
I forget I'm on camera now.
Pretty terrible. Yeah.
For anyone watching who might have actually like stopped to watch episode 0, I moved places because this is where me and Sam normally play any game. Like these are our normal spots.
Like
so
sometimes when we play Tickle Fight.
That really derailed me. I hit a major pothole there.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
Meanwhile, I've got major pot laugh. Oh, and one on my text startup.
Alright. Yeah, so I just kind of feel more comfortable here.
Yeah. Your turn.
I have to roll dice first.
Yes. A 1. Turn this bad boy back on. So we've mentioned it in session 0, but with Board and Baked, yeah, we are smoking marijuana. It's not something that is required. It's not something that we're necessarily endorsing, although we are.
I mean, I guess by fact of doing it.
Yeah. You'll see Ryan is using a glass piece, little bubbler here. I've got my Stores and Bickle Mighty, and then we've got a little oil pen here as well. I'm using an O-Pen vape battery and a Chirp House cartridge on there. The strain of marijuana that we're smoking flower-wise is honestly anyone's guess. It's just marijuana.
I believe I was given a name. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't pay attention.
I couldn't tell you.
It's too tough. It's beyond me. All right. So I opened my shopping mall. That's 2, 4, 8 for my bakeries.
You're about to begin like the witness of a slaughter.
2 for my ranch. So 2, and that's up to temp. If you wanna 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I am going to purchase the tuna boat down there. Oh, the members only club is out.
Skanky. One second.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Another tuna boats. I rolled a 3. You don't have a cafe. I've got all of my bakeries. Well, here, if you do it like that, it's 8. Okay. Alright, 5 and 10, 17. I'm gonna open my amusement park. Your turn. Now I realize if you're just listening that this is really just riveting. Sorry, we're into a very intense portion of the game where big money moves are happening.
Yeah, sorry, I got distracted. All right, I'm gonna pick up that tuna boat before it gets snatched up by Greedy Paul Sam.
Yeah, I feel like how I'm rolling.
Part of me really wanted to get a French restaurant because I need to knock down some of that income you're getting, but you just bankrupt yourself, so like.
Yeah.
You're not bankrupt, but.
Alright, so with that, I open my train station.
Shit just got real. I'm getting mollywomped. Is it my turn?
Yep.
You should have done this last round.
I have a cafe, and my shopping mall is open, but you've
That's all
only
I
got
have.
1 coin. And this is where you see the order of resolution becoming necessary, where the restaurant hits before his income. So I only got 1 coin out of him instead of 2. Coins, please, or dice, please. 6. 2. And I open my harbor.
I'm getting mollywomped. I don't know the origin of that term. I should probably stop using it. It honestly sounds like
just to be safe.
Yeah, it also sounds like someone's like beating someone, so I probably should stop using it completely.
Well, especially mollywomped sounds like a term for beating a woman, like Molly.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's why I should probably just stop using it. Period.
No, that's a good call.
I'm going to get a pizza joint.
All right, now shit is getting real.
No, I don't think that was.
May I have that? That's a 7.
Thank you. Oh, good call. I wanted that.
Yeah, you did.
I had to move, to change, I had to adapt, and I'm still failing. Hey, Rand. No, there's 12.
7.
No, there's 7. Lord have mercy. Alright. I'm going to get that ranch, actually.
No, man, that. 4. I buy nothing.
Thanks, Bane.
You're welcome. No, actually, I buy a pizza joint.
I think Bane is one of those like modern equivalents of like everyone used to have like a bad Jack Nicholson or.
Oh yeah,
for a while.
everybody's got a Bane.
Everyone's got a Bane.
You know who's got the best Bane?
Who?
Jason Sudeikis.
Oh, I could see that. I could totally see that. I have no money.
God damn it.
I get one
Your
from the
mother's a
bank.
whore, Trebek.
I'll get a pizza joint, so just skip some of the fanfare there.
Open it up.
How many 7s can I roll?
Let's find out.
I mean, if this were a slot machine, I'd be rich.
Okay, that gives me enough to get that. And then sush bar. Florchard. Your turn.
I think Jason Sudeikis for me is like one of my secret fears might end up on the like pyre of social like injustice. Like
I don't know, he seems like a guy who's been pretty decent.
That was me telling Sam to fuck off because I have no money.
Yeah, that would, it's fine.
Yeah, don't forget to go fuck yourself.
Oh, I won't.
I have 3 coins. It's not particularly.
There's a lot of tasty properties out there. A
Uh,
lot of tasty stuff, a lot of delicious trinkets. You got furniture factories, you got moving companies, you got family restaurants, mackerel boats. You got
Yeah, I
all
get a
sorts
mackerel
of delicious things. You should probably open your harbor. Just gonna friendly word of
why are
advice
you
on that.
talking like you're?
I don't know. Just oh my Jesus Christ.
1 dice.
Yep. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. There we go. That's what Papa likes. I'm gonna get another flower orchard, I guess. Refield.
You had 11 coins. You paid 2, and you only have 4 left.
Oh, I only grabbed a 5, not a 10. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that's the other thing here on Board and Baked. Because we are both getting baked, we try to be as honest and also forgiving with each other as possible when it comes to the order of play and application of rules. If, as you're watching at home, you notice an error that we've missed, good for you. Please let us know. Feel free to comment.
Comment, message.
I could use less self-esteem.
Yeah, I really want to get into those negatives. 9. I don't have anything with a 9 either, man.
Right? You gotta get that moving company. It's cheap, cheap, cheap.
Yeah. And back to this weird 3 coin thing. I'm gonna get moving company.
May I have a die, please?
You pick them up off the table, you rotten bastard.
If I do, I'm gonna use my butt cheeks. 3, you don't have any cafes. That's 8 coins for my bakeries. That's still not enough to make the moves that I need to make. So I'm gonna get for myself a mackerel boat. Also, I'm gonna point out to you again that you should probably open your harbor.
Oh shit.
That's just saying.
Good looking out. I didn't even remember hearing you say that earlier.
I might have just thought it. I'm not sure.
It's pretty important
10.
though. 10 helps me not at all.
You just got a moving company, didn't you?
I did. Alright, here's a general store.
Thank you.
Which will actually, it
If
does
you
help
had your
because,
harbor
yeah,
open.
if I had my harbor open. I like literally just thought that. So, like, well, once you said it, and then like I was like, it's a 10. I was like, fuck, that's insult to injury. But there we go. Investment well made.
Yeah.
Lesson learned for the future.
There you go. Cha-cha! A 2! 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 10, 11. There and there. Do it correctly this time. That's what Sammy's been waiting for.
This game is over.
This game is ogre. I'm fucking beasting on you. 22 coins into the Moon Tower phase we go. Let's finish it out. Let's.
Oh, absolutely.
This game is pretty much in the end
over and done with.
It's mackerel boats.
So I get 6 coins
3
for my mackerel boats, and then I get 3 coins for each of my forests, of which I have 2.
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot you
So
did pick up a
6
furniture
more.
factory.
I'm going to buy.
Oh shit! I forgot my text starter.
Members only club. There's a members only club.
May I have the other dice,
Yes.
please? Both of them.
Oh.
Thank you. Okay. That is a
8, a 7, or a 5.
yes. I think that is going to be a 5 because you never picked up the French restaurant.
No, I did not.
5. So 1 from a forest. You've got forests?
Yes, I do. Thank you.
Sorry,
I wasn't making sure you were having a stroke. I was like, if there's a better option, I'm gonna say something.
No, because I could get 3 coins and give you 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the better option. A little bit of game theory there for you folks. Earlier, Ryan said, get money, stay broke. That is a theory that we have hit upon as a way to maximize capital to return. The other thing that we've realized is that there are options when you're rolling the 3 dice where it's not always where do you make the most money, but it's also where do you keep the other guy down.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. Make sure you don't have any money for them to take with their restaurants. If someone goes restaurant heavy, well, boo-hoo on them.
You have not rolled yet. Can I put this on my tech startup?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Oddly enough, it's also the Paul Manafort theory in Behind the Bastards, the episode. No matter how much you hate Paul Manafort, you should hate him more, and here's why.
Okay.
They discuss apparently how he loved debt. He like specifically thought everyone should just be in debt. He would just like, I'm getting there. 7. Rush me, you fucking asshole. He just thought everyone should be in debt.
Yeah,
He's
fuck that
like,
guy.
yeah, he was like talking about how he like they talked about he basically loved debt and would basically just like skirt around it, and like if something got really bad, he would like use a large injection of cash he usually got from some third world despot to like pay it off. It was like, I don't know, it's a fucking prick. I don't know what I want to buy.
Well, there's some decent stuff out on the board.
There is. I'm going to get a family restaurant.
Fuck.
I know, something really good is just going to come out because of that.
Yeah.
You get to refill it. Dirty bitch. Or not, I'll do it.
Oh, sorry. I apologize. Okay. This is what we've all been waiting for, kiddies. This is, I think, an 11. So, right. You did get that members only club.
I did.
So instead of an 11, maybe this is a 6. This is a 6.
That's a
I
good
like the
payout.
6. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3 times 2 is 6. Okay. Yeah. God dang. I'm also going to get a family restaurant.
French restaurant?
Yeah, sorry, French restaurant.
Baked. I'm good on that.
Okay.
I am fucking lit up right now.
Yeah.
Like a Christmas tree.
It's good for you.
Whew. Alright.
Three. I've got a cafe. 2 coins, please.
Okay.
Not a whole lot out there right now. Hey, the apple orchard. That's a nice call. Builds into your fruit and vegetable market.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Increases your footprint. Can I get the other die, please?
Yes.
Thank you. Alright. 8 or 10. I'm going to do an 8. Because that way it is doubles. So, Furniture Factory is 3. Mackerel Boat is another 3. So that's 6 for me. And you've got...
2 mackerel boats, so I get 6.
Okay. And then my purchasing phase, I'm going to buy a soda bottling plant.
Always a good decision.
And then I go again.
Because a sweet, like, doubles. I almost said trips. That wouldn't be accurate.
Yeah. Alright. 8, 11, or 9. Now that I've got that sweet soda bottling plant, I think it's an 11. So I get 1 coin from the bank for every restaurant owned by all players. 1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 6, 7.
So, bam. And then I'm going to buy another soda bottling plant and put one on my tech startup to mark the end of my turn. Thank you. Oh, another soda bottling plant.
Yeah. It's place is lousy with soda bottling plants.
Well, we are a fat people here in America, and a lot of it has to do with the overconsumption of soda and sugary beverages. I have a pizza joint. 2 coins, please.
Oh, sorry.
I can make change.
No,
Oh.
good. I'll open my shopping mall.
Okay. Nice. Stay broke.
I didn't think I would just keep rolling that many 3s and should have done it earlier. 8,
Alright.
9.
8, 9. No, 9 or 10.
No, that's a 4. The black one's a 4.
It's a 5.
No, it's a 4.
It's,
I think we're seeing something different here.
yeah, we are. Anyway, so it's a 9 or a 10. Now, I don't have any good income on a 10, but you do.
Yeah, so it's definitely not a 12.
Right, no, it's definitely not a 12, because you've got that members only club keeping me down so you don't get the benefit. Like, I'd have to roll a natural 12.
Yeah.
So what it is it's a 10. So on a 10, I have nothing. You've got an apple orchard.
Yes.
And then it activates my tech startup. Give me 7 coins.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Right? That's
Yeah, no, yeah.
cool way to use that card.
Resolution of,
Yeah, turn order.
Yeah. Card
payment.
order.
Yeah, card order. Something. Resolution of something.
resolution of payment. I don't know.
Yeah.
God damn it. We got too high.
Yeah, you did. Alright. It's 18 coins. I'm going to get... I'm going to get another pizza joint. Another nice little mid-level, like, good way to keep you down while I
Yeah, how many
get the fundage.
How many fucking disgusting Papa John's or Pizza Huts can this shitty
Oh,
little
shit.
town support?
That's right, I rolled doubles.
You get to go again.
I do get to go again. I get my full other turn. That's the other benefit, is I get to be the first person to see the card that comes out, because I want that fruit and vegetable market bad. I can taste it. I rolled a 6. So that is going to be 1, 2, 3 times 2 is 6 for my flower shop. And I'm going to purchase the fruit and vegetable market. And another card comes out. And I'm going to make some
cheese factory.
Ooh, yum yum cheese. Your turn.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
5.
I've got a French restaurant.
I have no money. You
God
can go fuck
damn it.
yourself in your... I'm sure...
I've got a forest.
puckered little hemorrhoid of an asshole, you fucking prick.
Hey, blown out big old hemorrhoid of an asshole. Thank you very much.
Just looks like those baboons' asses where, like, it's this, like, inflamed ring.
Yeah, I show it as a sign of dominance.
It looks like it's actually just this thin film over a gelatin that if you poked it with a pin, it would come, like, gushing out like pus and blood.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, there's a thin membrane. So
I am turned on.
you've got a forests. You get income from your forests.
Did I roll a 5?
Yeah, you rolled
Did I
5.
roll?
Yeah, that's. I asked
Fuck.
you for money for my French restaurant.
Oh yeah, that's how we got to talking about your puckered little hemorrhoid of an
Yeah,
asshole.
which I love that. That's where your mind goes. Take your money.
I'm thinking.
You don't have. You don't get to think about that. It happens.
Anything could happen here, Sam. I'm making moves.
Yeah,
you
but
don't
that
understand.
happens.
You
You
don't
rolled a
understand.
5.
I
Take your money.
fucking prove it. None of this is real. It all just exists in my head.
No, there's an actual record of this. You can
Yeah,
go
but
back
that
and
only
examine it.
exists in my head.
Yeah. Oh Jesus. Lend me strength so that I can smite him.
Oh lordy! As I use my smacking hand to teach this fool. I'm thinking. I got 2 fucking coins. I'm trying to rub them together. I don't know what I want to spend them on. I don't know what I want to do. Could really use a large infusion of cash right now. It would really help this, like, slow death along. God, how do you only have 23 coins?
23. Yeah, about 23.
Did I guess that right?
22.
Oh, so close.
Yeah, you're very close. I
Uh,
forgot to put one on my tech startup again. I feel like 7's fine. You're
gonna get a weak
You're
feel.
doing pretty good at staying broke. Ooh, a flower shop. Oh, may I have the other guys, please?
Oh, that'd be nice.
7, 8, or 9. What a neat roll.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
Well, also it's 3, 4, 5. That's pretty cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
Yeah, when you think about it.
When you do.
Yeah.
If
I'm not
you do.
I don't know. I'm not Ian Malcolm.
Dr. Ian Malcolm.
I do suffer from a deplorable lack of personality, though.
So I guess it's an 8? Yeah, it's an 8. 3 and 3 is 6 for me. And I think it's also 6 for ye. What? It's money from your mackerel boats. It's all pirates and scalawags. That's 10, 20.
Are you writing a December song?
God damn it. Yes. I am writing a Decemberist song. It's called Pirates and Scalawags. Ne'er-do-wells and roustabouts.
Castaways and cutouts, which is actually...
Yeah, that sounds like a Decemberist. Oh, see, another flower shop came out for ye.
You took your fucking sweet time about it.
I did my best. A lot of other bullshit was in there. You see how many sushi
I
bars
feel
we're not buying?
I feel like that's the same defensive phrase you use when talking to all your lovers.
I don't call them lovers. I don't love them.
But you're just like, I did my best. I know you
two-
have 2 fucking restaurants, you motherfucker, with your shopping mall open 4, right?
Yes, please.
Alright. Can you make change?
I can make change.
Can you clean it up off your fucking face, you
Whoa,
prick?
whoa, 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 whoa.
I didn't expect it to roll that much.
Whoa.
Well, you said I'm not allowed to be mopey anymore, so I'm trying to
No,
be
you're allowed
sassy.
to be mopey.
No, you're recanting. You don't like sassy, Ryan.
Look, I just think that Sassy Ryan's more entertaining for the folks at home. Think of the folks at home.
You really need to get used to the fact that we are throwing this out into a void. No one else is watching this. We are doing this for the nothing.
In my mind,
never-ending story.
In my mind, this here machine box is named the folks at home.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
In my mind is probably
I'm
one of
performing-
my favorite Amanda Palmer songs.
I don't know her.
You don't like the... Yeah.
I like her stuff.
Oh,
Just
okay.
I don't know a ton
I
of
thought
it.
maybe you just didn't dig on the palm.
Oh, I dig on the palm.
Weird. Alright,
I'd go to her Palm Beach.
with my 3 coins, Ivy Wed.
Oh, that's nice of you. But you're already taken. What you gonna do, brother?
What you gonna do with it? What you gonna do with it?
Another flower shop came out?
I don't...
You could...
I mean, I don't have one, but I don't want your fucking advice.
Well, that is as honest can be, isn't it? Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim.
It's also probably worth like pointing out that by the time we always get to this, like it's like late at night, like it's like past midnight now.
It's
while
quarter
we're
of one.
recording. We always end up getting a little punch drunk because we're old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, middle aged. People don't want to acknowledge the fact that by the time you hit like 34, really you are middle aged. Like you are, you are coming up on the end of your usable years. That's just the honest truth. So this is a 10 again. So you get your 3 for your apple orchard.
I also get 3 from you.
Oh, nice. Can you make change?
If you're handing me a 5, yes.
And then you give me 2. Perfect. Okay. So and then you get 3 for your
Yes, I get 3 from my apple orchard.
Jim Jam.
And then,
And then I get 10. Or, sorry, 7.
Okay, I have 8. I get to keep 1.
Yeah, see? You made out well there, buddy boy. Pretty sure this puts it away, though. 10, 20, 30. For my purchasing phase...
Karate chop you in the back.
I have my airport.
I don't know how to karate chop. There's more of a like possibility I'll hurt myself than hurt you.
I like to think that it's actually like this very racist maneuver. Like it's not a person in your mind.
Well, I'm not sure it can necessarily be racist if I'm just replicating like what I've seen a million times.
No, it is a cultural touchstone. I give you that. Like, you know, everybody had the G.I. Joe with the kung fu grip, you know, which is, again, it's cultural appropriation and it is inherently racist. But it's like, it's not a person, it's a thing.
Like when your face lit up with that smile after like he like got to process all my money and then win, I wanted to slowly just slide a pin into your eye.
I get that. I do understand that.
Like,
yeah.
That would have given me a large amount of joy.
Yeah, man. Look, I've said it before, and I think as we continue to play and as people, you know, hopefully get to enjoy various incarnations of this game, in a lot of ways it's got a Monopoly-like dynamic. Like this is a game that can potentially end a friendship for a period of a couple of hours. Like,
oh yeah,
I could see this in a family setting.
I hate my family way more than you.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm not actually mad. Like, I'm disheartened. Like, I got squashed like a bug.
Yeah.
As LL Cool J would say, like a jelly bean.
Like, I've never played Monopoly with my grandmother, but I imagine I'd call her a bitch at some point. You know? And she's a very nice lady.
You're an asshole, Grandma. An asshole.
Yeah, you know, and like, because, like, okay, I've played Scrabble with her.
And I bet that's infuriating.
It's a challenge because she's very, very good. But that's what I'm saying is, like, this is a game that I think I could probably play with Grandma, but I don't know if I wouldn't call her a bitch.
I'm not sure if I'd like her at the end of it.
Yeah, fuck you, Grandma. Like, I don't think I've ever said that to her.
I think by the time we get to Season 2, I really want to add, like after the win, I want to be like, all right, now we enter the cooldown and have one of those really obnoxious, like, pew, 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 cooldown.
Like, yeah, no,
because it would be counterintuitive to what a cooldown is actually supposed to be. Like, it's like, why am I getting amped for the cooldown? That makes no sense.
I feel like you can find an audio file of some sort of public domain.
Oh, it's out there.
Yeah.
To be grabbed.
Yeah. Yeah,
probably on the YouTubes.
Yeah, somebody's on like the equivalent of stock photo, just doing, you know, pictures of. You know how like if you ever see the stock photo stuff on the online, it's like, all right, now take a picture of googly eyes at a computer, and they're they just like pose at a computer, and now like, oh, and you guys are all sharing a great idea. Oh, Billy farted, like.
Yeah.
They're just stock photos of insane possible options for people to use for like
Wasn't there an entire subreddit based off of those?
I believe there is. I don't remember what it's called.
But it's well, they like to like rename it. So it'll be like when all of your potatoes are attacking you, and it'll be a picture of like, I think a lot of times they're also from infomercials and such.
I know one of the ones in the that sort of vein is Where Did the Soda Go?
Yes. Okay.
But yeah, no, so anyway, like,
Listen to old white men talk about Reddit.
Yeah. We're not cool, but hopefully you found us entertaining. And as you see us progress through the show and you see other people join our little motley cast, you'll get a chance to really see some very tense interactions.
I think you're promising a lot. Like,
no, I've seen you and your wife play.
Does it get that awkward? anymore ever again. Let's make sure. Let's right now make a vow we're not going to use that high pitched tone anymore.
Fair enough.
It's gotta sound like a fucking dog whistle. I would never listen again just because of that if it were me.
But no, only because again, this is a very friendship testing game. So like when we've both been
I'm over it, baby.
No, when we've both been like really down by Shelley, like I think that it is hilarious.
Yeah, no, that is kind of one of the things I like about the dynamic is like sometimes, you know, like it just, the victory is snatched from your claws or like, you know. Like,
sometimes it's clawed from your snatch.
That's true. We should really start heading towards a sign off because this is a hell of a cooldown.
Yeah, you're right. I think we're beat.
Yeah, yeah, I'm cashed.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Sleep well. Be safe.
See you later.